The following portion of Ozarks Fox AM is sponsored by Vietti Marketing Group.
Took it over for a while, decided they didn't want to continue, gave it back to us. So we're joining with some of the lake area runners and going to try to put on an event to benefit multiple sponsors next year, or multiple beneficiaries.
And we're making it later in the year, so hopefully a little warmer.
Yeah.
It was the end of March, and we've had every type of weather. So
Oh,
hopefully
gosh.
try to get, April's pretty finicky as well,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
we're going to give it a whirl.
Hopefully a little warmer, a little more of a party atmosphere, a little more, a little more of our personalities into it.
Well, and speaking of party atmosphere, we love a good party, but I believe at the end, at the finish line, right, there's more of a party happening.
Yeah, so we're working with somebody to have a host location. And so, again, April, March can be iffy. We've had tents before, but we've never organized anything because you never know. So we're hoping to get a building.
Lakeside
building.
bar.
We haven't confirmed it. It's informal so far, but so I don't want to say where. But we have really high hopes. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So.
If I ran a 10K, my after party would be me laying on the concrete afterwards,
We
just
can arrange
resting.
that.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
And we'll carry you to the party, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
Weekend at Bernie style.
Yeah. If you would run a 10K, we'll carry you over there.
What kind of prep do you need to start? Okay, I know you've told our viewers before. You've told me before. You
Yes.
tried to convince me before over the
I'll
years.
convince you
Yes.
today as well.
Tell us about the program that you can kind of start training to do these types of races.
So there's a Couch 5K program, and it's literally designed for somebody that's almost
Never run.
sedentary.
Yeah.
And it'll start with running 30 seconds at a time, and maybe
Yeah.
not even 30.
Yeah.
Anyway, but slow progress, and you achieve a good workout. It's one workout at a time. The next thing you know, you're running a 5K, and then just
That's
add
about a
little bit more.
9-week program.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're gonna have one of those as well, and it's great because starting to run's hard. I mean, it kind of sucks, really.
Alicia, if I may interject, I raced my husband with our dogs on Saturday for less than a minute. We both were winded.
Yeah.
You were like, what is wrong with us?
Right.
It's hard.
It is.
Yeah.
And people say I can't get past 3 miles. Well, really, it gets better after 3 miles.
Yeah.
I mean, you get warm and all that, but the first 3 miles basically suck.
that's
So
like
to
your
learn,
warm-up.
so to learn to run, and to not experience like, oh, it feels better later, it's discouraging. So to hopefully
The first few miles are always the hardest.
Yeah.
And as we get older, we joke you don't feel good till you've run 4 miles
Right.
because for the first couple miles, everything aches and you hurt and you're tired, and then
Why do
finally
we do this?
your body gives up at some point. And says, okay, let's just do this.
So, Scott, is this a race? Are people racing against each other? Is it a timed event? Is it
Yes.
a personal best? How does it work?
Yes, well, a little bit of
All the
everything.
above.
Yeah, all of the above. There'll be overall awards, age group awards, but a lot of people are there competing just to finish the distance they want. So it's got a little something for anybody depending on what they're training for.
people do races for different reasons. I mean, and we'll do, I'll do races for different reasons for different races. Sometimes compete against myself, sometimes just to hang out with people.
Camaraderie.
Yeah. So, and I'm not good enough to compete with other people per se, but there are people good enough. So, you never know what people, personal challenges. A lot of people personal challenges. So.
I wanted to revisit the programs that you have for people that maybe aren't, running aficionados where they can start. Is that something you both put together, or is that an outside company that you guys outsource, or how does that work?
Well, there's a fairly standard program for Couch to 5K. We have a gentleman that was one of our local runners. He's been a running coach for years, a pacer up in Iowa. He retired, came down to the lake, so he now helps us with all this. So he's got a very good structure to it. Typically, it involves everybody getting together once a week and running as a group, and then you're on your own the rest of the week to do it. And so it's a fun opportunity to get to know other people who are learning to run and to feel a sense of accomplishment when you're done.
And Dan hosts like little classes, different areas in running, and
That's awesome.
so equipment, stretches, nutrition, a lot of good stuff. So
All right, people want more information about making plans to start making plans now for next April. What's the best way to get in touch with you?
website probably, or
Yeah.
Facebook, bridgetdam.com.
Nice and easy,
Yeah.
bridgeanddam.com. Yeah.
I'm guessing you're running over a bridge and a dam?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, over Bagnell Dam and over what used to be the toll bridge, now called the community bridge. So
Yeah.
you get to see all the sites. You run over the lake, past $1 Million homes, up the historic Bagnell Dam strip, a little bit of everything.
And the finish is the best. It's a downhill finish through the strip. And if you like 5Ks, it's probably going to be one of the better 5Ks, probably in the state.
Yeah.
Hands down at the lake, because we start at the overlook, and it's a downhill start. Then you go across the dam, which is like the only flat place at the Ozarks. Then you go up the hill a little bit, and you turn back around, and you finish downhill. So it's like the
Awesome.
best 5K
Love
ever.
that.
I love it. Okay.
That's awesome. All
You guys want
right.
to stay and play a game?
Yes.
Let's play a game.
Love
Let's
it.
okay. We've got pantomimes after this with a twist because producer Jake loves a twist. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
We're going to be out of breath. I have
The
a feeling.
preceding portion of Ozarks Fox AM was sponsored by Vietti Marketing Group.